After a record-breaking season of the NFL on CBS, we are gearing up for the 2026 season. And who better to talk football with than the Hall of Famer himself, Coach Bill Cowher, my studio partner on the NFL Today. Coach, what's up, baby?
Good to see you, Nate.
Good to see you, too. So the schedule is coming out tonight.
Yes.
All 32 NFL teams. It will be announced. So get ready, set, go book your hotels and your tickets to these cities. The oldest rivalry in the game. Thanksgiving.
Yes.
Bears, Lions.
Yes, and it's a 1 o'clock kickoff, 3 games on that particular day. And remember last year, the turnaround that the Chicago Bears had, with Ben Johnson, they're going from 5-12 to 11-6.
Yeah.
They win their division from 4th to 1st. But they did lose both games against their former team, Ben Johnson's former team, that being the Detroit Lions and Dan Campbell. Can they rebound from last year?
Yeah, no doubt about it. This game is going to be on CBS and, of course, on Paramount+. You're looking at the Lions. You talked about them rebounding. What do you think of the NFC North in general?
I think it's going to be very competitive. You cannot forget about the Minnesota Vikings and obviously the Green Bay Packers. I think there's some real rivalries that will take place, and I think for the Bears, the biggest question I think you have is not Caleb Williams. I think he took a great stride last year with Ben, but that defense. Can that defense hold up and maybe take it to the next level, which will make them legitimate contenders?
We'll see what happens with the Vikings as well. The quarterback situation is really good there. All right, so the NFL is headed to Rio de Janeiro. Week 3, you have the Dallas Cowboys, the Baltimore Ravens on CBS. So the first question I have to ask you, will we be there?
I think we should be there. I think we're lobbying right now. I think the NFL today should be down.
Come on now, CBS.
Yeah, come on. Brazil, we're coming.
Yeah,
hopefully.
Yeah, hopefully. Cowboys, Ravens, this is going to be a goodie.
Yeah, I think for the Baltimore Ravens, Jesse Minter takes over for John Harbaugh, who's now up here in the New York Giants team. But I think for them, Lamar Jackson, can this be a bounce-back year for him?
Yeah.
I think it's going to be a big part of him, this next step, and can he go and get that championship or Super Bowl appearance that he's been avoided and has been kind of been out there for him.
Yeah.
And on the other side, for Brian Schottenheimer in his second year with the Cowboys, love what they did in the draft.
Yep.
I got Caleb Downs in there. So, I mean, I think the Cowboys are on the rise. This should be a good game.
The roster for the Cowboys loaded every single season, so let's see if they can pull it off. You mentioned John Harbaugh. New place, new city. This is New York, baby.
It is New York, and I think both these teams did very well in the draft. Now, you can't count on the draft to make a big impression on that year, but I think we need to have one of these New York teams be having relative football in December.
I feel you on that.
Right?
It's like the Knicks in the NBA, right?
100%.
The league is better when the Jets or the Giants are better.
This city's electrifying when you have a team that's in the playoff or in a playoff run, and I think John Harbaugh will be a big part of it. I think Aaron Glenn in his second year, bringing in Frank Reich for that offense right now, I think he'll also have a chance to turn it around. But can they be playing relative football in December? That's what we need.
No doubt about it. All right, Coach. I appreciate you. Bill Cowher, the legend. The full 2026 NFL schedule will be released tonight at 8 p.m. Eastern on the NFL Network.